If you want to actually get your life together, there are certain things that you need to do to ensure that every part of your life is taken care of, to allow you to become that person. In this video, I'm going to teach you exactly that. I'm going to teach you how to get your life together, the things that you need to focus on in order to become the best version of yourself. And I'm going to give you some good examples and some actionable steps that you need to take to get started with all of this. My name is Anu Dio. This is my Get Your Life Together series where I teach you how to become your best self. There was a time in my life where I was stressed, depressed, kind of a mess. I really wanted to be that girl. I wanted to have everything together, but I just could not figure out how to, number one, be consistent, and number two, actually get myself to do those things. I have genuinely figured it out. If I can do it and if I can live my dream life, you can as well. In this video, I'm going to talk about all 5 of them. I'm going to give you examples and then how you can make them actionable and actually figure out how to incorporate them into your life. If you feel like this video is not too in-depth and you'd like more information, I have so many videos that can help you exactly how you need. Step number 1 is planning and envisioning. We are going to envision what we want, meaning figure out exactly the things that you see for that best, most put together version of yourself. For example, you can answer questions like, what does she look like? What does she smell like? What does she do on a daily basis? Everybody's answers will be different. An example of that is I have always wanted to be fit, and I remember at one point I wanted to go to the gym regularly. I would go like every once in a while, but then social anxiety would happen, and then when you're new to the gym, it's so hard to actually be consistent. The thing that makes it specific to me is that I don't care so much about having like 0% body fat, eating extremely healthy, being on an extreme lean diet. For me, I absolutely love food and enjoying really good foods and trying good foods and trying foods that are bad for you sometimes. That is a part of my life that I don't want to kind of get together in a sense. To make this actionable, I would sit down, get a piece of paper, get your iPad or whatever, and answer questions about your dream life. I actually do have another video about that where I ask a bunch of different questions. The entire video is about the questions to define your dream life. After this video, if you're really serious about getting your life together, I would definitely recommend that you watch my video titled How to Define Your Dream Life. The first part of number 1 is envisioning your life, and then the second part is planning it out. So once you have a vision for what your life will look like, then you have to make steps to figure out how to go from point A to point B. This is really important because you can say and envision and see something for your life. Normally, you're not gonna get there unless there are certain steps that you take to push you into that new life. There's a reason why you haven't done that yet, you know? And we have to figure out in these steps what is stopping you and what next step to take to make sure that doesn't stop you again. I'll go deeper into that in other videos, but that is the first step in getting your life together. Number 2 is systems. I am so sure you guys have heard of this, especially if you're on like productivity side of YouTube. This is a huge thing that secured me my dream life. Having systems in place that specifically do not allow me to rely on discipline, because discipline is the enemy. As you know, you've probably tried to rely on discipline to actually get your stuff done and it doesn't work. The motivation that you need goes away. What happens when that motivation that you need to be disciplined goes away? It just never works out. If you have really good systems in place, then you don't have to rely on discipline. The things that you want and the person that you want to be will just fall right in place. Everyone should read the book Atomic Habits. It taught me all of building systems that work. sometimes systems are kind of hard to understand, and I'll give you a couple of examples. Number one, I would say something that I use so much is alarms. I use alarms in a specific way that forces me to actually follow them, because I'm sure you put on alarms in the morning and then you just snooze them. But for me, I never snooze my alarms, and I actually just wake up when I need to wake up. Another one that's super huge with systems is using habit stacking. If you're not familiar with that, it is when you basically put habits that you already do and that you're good at doing together with ones that you want to get good at doing. For example, with the gym, when I wanted to become more consistent with that, I would stack it with my morning routine. And right now, my morning routine is the most stacked, the most efficient morning routine you can have, including reading, journaling, meditating, going to the gym. I'm able to do all of those things because of this one thing, which is habit stacking. That's another one that I'll go way more in depth into if you're interested in watching my systems video, which is coming out next. The third thing that I would say you need to completely get your life together is focusing on your health. I know you probably don't want to hear this, and you're like, why does it matter if I want to get my business running or if I want to start doing well in school? Why does it matter about my health? That's like the last thing on my mind right now. If you truly want to be the best version of yourself, you cannot take care of one part of your life and expect yourself to feel like you have your life together. Going to the gym, going to your doctor's appointment, making sure that, you know, with eating healthy, you're getting all of the important foods that you need to take care of yourself. Another one is you're getting enough sunlight, going out and taking a walk and getting some fresh air. All of those things are super high priority to get your physical health and mental health in check. That is when I saw the biggest change, because I was able to see myself as that girl that has her life together. When your mind and your body is taken care of, you'll be able to have that mental energy and that clarity to actually accomplish your goals. Think about it. When you are doom scrolling, you're in bed all day, you're not getting any sunlight, you're not walking around, you're not exercising, you are not feeling good. Do you see yourself getting up and doing the things that you have always wanted to do? No, you can't see yourself doing that because this part of your life is so depressing. If you don't go out of your way to actually go outside and wake up on time and have some good sleep, then you can't even get started with getting your life together. I do want to point out that that is just one of the 5 things that I feel like you need to get your life together. I just want to emphasize that it is a part of this whole process that you need to fixing if you want your life to get together. Step 4 is self-care. Step 4 is more about taking care of your mind and figuring out what you need to do in your day-to-day life to feel cared for in yourself. In this one, we will be focusing on things like really growing the person that you are and sitting back and taking time to build the person that you are. Because remember, the whole theme of this video is that getting your life together does not only involve doing the thing that you want to do, as in getting that business done or doing well in school. It is you taking care of every aspect of your life so you have the willpower in yourself to actually do those things. This is where we prioritize taking care of our mind, allowing ourselves to evolve and become better. I actually have a degree in psychology, and there's this theory. I'm sure you've heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and it's basically you have to make sure that the basic needs in your life are taken care of before you can get to the more involved things. For example, you have to take care of your physical health, your mental health, your body, social needs, your emotional needs before you can get to self-actualization and really truly finding your passions and being happy with your life in general. All 5 of these steps allow you to get all of those things done in the pyramid so that you can be that best version of yourself. The last one is joy. I love this one, and I feel like this is not talked about enough. Not prioritizing joy and the things that make you truly happy and make you want to go on in your life. If you truly want to become your best self, you have to figure out the things what truly makes you happy. This does two things for you. Number one, it makes sure that you're not always hustling and getting your work done, not always putting your head down and working so hard. And then number two, the joy you're having brings positivity in your life. Positivity always attracts more positivity. You're just building on the happiness and the joy that you're having in your life, which is crucial if you really want to be consistent in getting your life together. I would say embrace your hobbies, embrace your time with your family and friends, really enjoy your life and look at the little things. Do the things that you find truly makes you happy. Something that I like to do every day, which I feel like had such a huge impact on my happiness and on my life, is being grateful and having gratitude for everything in my life. You can either do this in like the form of journaling, you know, waking up every morning like a lot of people do and having a gratitude journal, writing 3 things down that you enjoy every day. I usually do that, but sometimes when I forget, I do it before bed too. Before you fall asleep, just think about 3 things that day that has made you happy. It could be the smallest thing. I recently got a new kitty and his name is Benny, and something like just looking at him right now, like laying on the windowsill, so cute. I would say that is one of the things that has made me happy today and that I'm super grateful for. Cherish your time with your family and friends, because you'll see that is what truly brings happiness to humans. And then finding your hobbies, doing the things that brought you joy when you were a child, looking into activities that you like. To recap, the 5 things that you need to conquer are planning and envisioning, systems, not relying on discipline. Number 3 is your health, making sure that you're physically and mentally well. 4 is self-care, where you are taking care of yourself to feel fulfilled within yourself. And then the last one is joy, and finding happiness in every part of your life and prioritizing that happiness. If you can master getting each one of these into your life, then you will truly have your life together. It will all happen for you without you really thinking about it. I can't wait for that to happen. I am so excited for you and excited for all the great things that is coming your way. To get started, I would definitely recommend watching my first ever video where I help you figure out how to get started from the very beginning. And that will give you the exact steps that you need to take to actually step into that new version of yourself. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!